I don't even have time or energy to do an introduction. This is the violence of white women. We have white women's tears, and we have white women's spiritual bypassing. You don't want to be friends. You don't want to make kin with Native women. You want to extract from Native women. You want to steal from Native women. You want to sexualize and fetishize Native women. You want to view us as objects. The way that a person goes into a museum and views objects, relics of an ancient past. You see, to make kin is to involve consent and respect. Making kin is not taking without asking, without having permission. Making kin is not entitlement to something that is not yours. But that's what white women want. They're jealous, they're spiteful, they want to be Native women. And you're not special. This is literally over 200 years old. Since colonization, since the beginning of settler colonialism, white people, white men, white women have had to create this theory of replacement that justifies settler colonialism, the way that Israelis justify the colonization and genocide of Palestinians by claiming falsely that it's a land without people for a people without land. There were indigenous tribes here before you were here. But because you are a perpetuator of white supremacy, colonization, and genocide, you must come in as a white woman, as a settler, and become the new native. Instead of decolonizing and learning about your own cultures, probably English, probably Irish, probably German, French, maybe even Ukrainian, Slovenian, all these different European countries. Instead of learning about your own ethnicity and your own culture, you feel the need to steal from native cultures here to become the new native. You're insecure, you have no identity, and instead of investigating and owning up to the fact that you are the reason that you have no identity and no culture, and deciding that you want to make kin with your own fucking relatives, your European relatives, so that you can learn from them what the culture is in a respectful way, in a good way, you have to continuously take from native cultures, native women, and pretend to be us and LARP as us. You are a cosplayer. There's nothing special or unique about what you are doing. White women have pretended to be native for hundreds of years. Cher does it. A bunch of other celebrities are constantly claiming to be indigenous people when they're not. And then when it finally comes out that they're not indigenous, well, now the excuse is, well, I love the culture though. I love the culture and I appreciate the culture. And, I've done so much for Native Americans. We didn't ask you for shit. And the spiritual bypassing, the gaslighting that you're doing under this woman's video is absolutely disgusting and insidious. You are a white supremacist. You are the women of the Klan. You are the women of the Klan. You are spiritually lynching Native women every time you dress up as an Indian. You are in red face. You are invoking the history of scalping Native American people. You will never be Native. You will never be a Native woman. You are a shadow. You are a shell of a person. You have no culture. You have no identity. So you have to steal from others. You're a vampire. You're a leech. And we don't want you here. You are free and welcome to use your white and financial privilege to run away, scamper off to Europe where you belong, where you come from. Go make kin with them. See if they like what you got going on. And the disrespect you have and the entitlement you have for cultures that are not your own. No native person, no native woman is going to buy into your spiritual bypassing and gaslighting. There are so many native women that I just want to be sisters with. We can just be sisters and learn from each other and share knowledge. No, what you want is to extract from native women. You want to use us up, chew us up, and spit us out. You want to extract knowledge from us so that you can be a better Indian, be the better Indian, be a better pretendian. Because if you extract knowledge from native women, which, by the way, again, you're not special. Many people, including pretendian Abenakis in Vermont, have actually gone and groomed elders that unfortunately did not know better. They were none the wiser to their intentions to extract that knowledge from them and go and make a pretendian tribe. That's exactly what you're doing. You don't want to make kin with native people, because making kin is on equal terms. You're on a level playing field. There is not this white versus native power dynamic. It's not for the purpose of extracting knowledge from the other person. When you make kin with people, the other person has the right to say no. And when you cross that boundary, there are consequences. But an actual indigenous person wouldn't cross those boundaries, because that's what kin is. Respect. Now I'm going to go off on a little witchy rant, because the spiritual consequences of this are simply disgusting. You are dressing up, doing red face, dressing up as an Indian, doing red face. I honestly, actually, as a witch, don't even have to, as a bruja, don't even have to curse you, because you have cursed yourself. You are doing red face, dressing up as an Indian. You've been doing this for what, like 5 years? Your entire bloodline is cursed. You're weak. You're sick. You're demented. You're out of your mind. You're delusional. You're experiencing spiritual psychosis, religious psychosis, cultural, racial psychosis. You're going to keep spiraling onto a very dark path. And I don't know if you got kids or whatever you got, but your whole bloodline is cursed. And I don't even have to do anything about it. You continuing to do this, and you doing this once in the first place, even if you had only done this once, your whole bloodline would be cursed. You will die a broke, demented, confused, scared, ugly, disgusting, nasty bitch. No one will care for you. No one will love you. No one will even remember your name. That is what you deserve. That is what you are earning. You're earning yourself a nice place in hell. Don't no native women want to make kin with you. We want to make war with you. The Hawaiian word for that is ku'e. In Spanish, that would be guerra. In Chamorro, it would also be guerra. Nobody wants to make kin with you. We want to make war with you. White people, settlers, colonizers, white women who dress up and play Indian and do red face are our enemies. You do not belong here. Go back to where you came from. Get off our land.